Me, Jiminita Swain.
And me, The Bahama Beauty, Monday through Thursday at 6 p.m.
Only on the ZNS Network.
In Harper Island, North Peninsula, I'm Charles Fisher. This is ZNS.
In the Bahamas tonight, the weekend edition. A 68-year-old man is killed in a shocking electrocution on Bimini. What investigators say happened. Plus, a multi-million-dollar investment set to reshape the future of technical education in the Bahamas. In sports, the Bahamas to host under 15 Goombay Cup. The Bahamas tonight, the weekend edition starts now. Happy Sunday. Glad you can join us. I'm Desmond Saunders, and welcome to the broadcast. Another tragedy in Bimini. A routine painting job became fatal in Bimini when a 68-year-old man was electrocuted after coming into contact with a high-voltage transformer. Police say the incident happened around 2:35 Saturday afternoon on Kings Highway in Alistown. Investigators say the victim and another man were painting the exterior of a business when the 68-year-old accidentally made contact with a high-voltage transformer located between the building and the ground. He was engulfed in flames. The other worker rushed to get a fire extinguisher and seek help, but when he returned, the victim was unresponsive. A local physician responded to the scene and pronounced the man dead. Police continue to investigate the circumstances surrounding the fatal incident. Well, we're learning more about the accident that caused a major traffic backup on the Sydney-Poitiers Bridge on Friday. We understand 15 vehicles were damaged in the crash. While there were no serious injuries reported, several people complained of neck and back pain. The accident unfolded at the toll booth when a Mack truck traveling north on the bridge apparently lost brake pressure and slammed into another vehicle. The impact triggered a chain reaction involving multiple vehicles. At least 4 or 5 of the damaged vehicles had to be towed from the scene. The crash caused significant traffic delays for motorists crossing the bridge, including workers traveling to and from Paradise Island, taxi drivers, and other daily commuters. The Bahamas extending prayers and support to the people of Guyana following Saturday's tragic capsizing of the MV Barima ferry off Guyana's coast. According to the Associated Press, the vessel was carrying 116 people when it overturned. More than 53 passengers have been rescued, while search and rescue operations continue for those still missing. In a statement, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs said the Bahamian people stand with the people of Guyana during this time of heartbreak, offering prayers for the safe recovery of those who remain unaccounted for. The government also expressed hope for the full and speedy recovery of those injured and reaffirmed the strong bonds of friendship, cooperation, and Caribbean solidarity that unite the Bahamas and Guyana. Well, the Bahamas Technical and Vocational Institute will get a new home as government looks to expand the facility that has outgrown its current location. Government has also secured a $10 million financing facility to advance its planning and design. Minister of Education, Science, and Technology, the Honorable Chester Cooper, says government has allocated 30 acres of Crown land near Government High School as the school's new home. Plans for the new campus come as the Davis administration is placing more emphasis on technical and vocational education.
We're in the design phase, and we're going to press forward quickly to ensure that there is a world-class facility to expand vocational education as we refocus and advance the government's commitment in this area. We said technical and vocational education is the currency for tomorrow. They will help to shape and advance the jobs of tomorrow, the industries of the future, and the careers of many Bahamians who graduate high school focused on in the technical areas. We're going to continue to complete the Bahamas Polytechnic, which is going to be a feeder for BTVI, and we will continue the development of family island campuses.
Coming up, a vibrant showcase of local arts, crafts, and culture transformed downtown Nassau Saturday night. We'll tell you more about it when we come back.
Oh, isn't that nice? Wait, you missed it? You haven't been on the website. Here's how TDC can help you. Whether you're turning your home into a vacation rental, pitching a business idea, or growing what you've already started, the TDC is here to help. Visit tdcbahamas.com for every conversation, event, grant, and opportunity happening near you. Tourism is all of our business, and the TDC is here to support yours.
He's on the streets. Basketball Classic 2026 is here. Don't miss our Family Night. Sunday, July 19th from 4 p.m. Featuring our championship game. Hostas versus Politicians. Plus the Joey Slam Down contest. And the Mr. Ship It 3-point shootout. Bring the family. Lots of prizes like big screen TV, round trip tickets, weekend stays, and more. Sunday, July 19th at the Secondal I-6 Gymnasium.
Family Guardian turned the spotlight on its client Saturday, hosting a vibrant trade show at its Shirley Street and Village Road headquarters to showcase and support the businesses behind the people it serves. Assistant Vice President of Mortgages and Customer Experience, Alicia Coleman, says the initiative reflects the company's commitment to help its clients succeed, not only by protecting what matters most through insurance, but also by supporting the growth of their businesses.
We invite them out every year where they're able to present their crafts and food and the different items that they sell. So this year, we did a little different. Every year we try to get different vendors to come out. And so this year, we mixed it up a little bit, got some new vendors that we didn't have last year, some of the old vendors that did pretty well. And so every year we try to do this to kind of give back. This is our give back to our clients to say thank you for your business, and we are going to now help you get more business.
And for prospective customers, the day still offered an opportunity to get in on the rewards that come with the company.
In addition to our financial service agents, they sell more of the annuity and the higher end life insurance policies. So they are your financial experts. So you sit down with them and they'll be able to go through your financial needs with you and get you sorted out. We also have a mortgages department, and so you can come out here and get pre-qualified for a mortgage. We at Family Guardian, it's a one-stop shop. So you have your home, motor, general insurance needs, your life insurance, your mortgages, and your health insurance.
Well, over the next few weeks, the Exuma Youth Band will be embracing a new experience, taking a taste of the Bahamas to the world. The band is made up of 80 members, and Cleopatra Murphy caught up with some of them just before they boarded their flight.
They usually put on a show for audiences at home and abroad, but the Exuma Community Youth Band is broadening its horizons and performing internationally for the first time under its new leadership. The band traveled to Florida over the weekend, where on Saturday members put on a show at the Miramar Bahamas Goombay Festival. In the next few days, the group will perform at other venues, including an event with Prime Minister the Honorable Philip Davis. Drum major Kaylee Burrows leads its performances and is eager to showcase Bahamian talent.
But it is really cool to expand and branch off to a different country where we can represent our island and show everyone what our band's made of. Being in the band gives you a lot of exposure to different environments. It really grooms you as a person. You learn all sorts of skills, discipline, and it helps you build your character.
The Exuma Community Youth Band will also attend music camp while on the trip, with a few learning new instruments for the first time. Beatkeeper and trombonist Azaria Wilson credits her band participation with getting her a college scholarship. She is among the 37 band members on the trip and is excited.
I'm looking forward to putting the Bahamas on the map. I'm very excited to play at the Goombay Fest and very nervous too because people will be recording, but that's great for exposure and allowing the new band members to get a feel of what it is to be in the band.
Band director Samantha Ferguson says music teaches discipline and keeps the youth grounded. She is happy for the exposure band members are getting after their hard work.
The kids are really excited because this is their first time actually traveling internationally, so we're glad that we're creating that opportunity for them.
Senior band director Kelrico Burrows says the trip will take a little bit of Bahamian culture to Florida, and it's also about creating connections for the band's membership.
This is also a platform for them to make a living if they need to. It's one thing that's a guaranteed opportunity that once you learn music, there's anywhere you can go to utilize those gifts, those skills, and so forth, and be a benefit to the community, your culture, your worship environment at church, schools, you name it, as well as it's an opportunity for scholarships.
For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Cleopatra Murphy.
Downtown Nassau came alive Saturday night as the sounds of rake and scrape, the flavors of authentic Bahamian cuisine, and the colorful display of local culture marked the exciting return of the Goombay Summer Festival. Thousands turned out for an evening of music, food, and Bahamian pride. West Alex Forbes was there.
Hundreds of residents and tourists lined Bay Street to experience an evening packed with live entertainment, authentic Bahamian cuisines, cultural performances, and more. The activities tying in with the celebrations of the nation's richest cultural traditions throughout the summer, Goombay Festival. Among those taking in the festivities was Minister of Tourism, the Honorable Glenys Hannah Martin, who said Goombay is more than just a festival. It's a celebration of Bahamian identity.
This is really very important because this is a celebration of who we are. And I don't think we do that enough. I think we sort of, I know we're proud, but I don't think we celebrate. And Goombay is a celebration. And so you'll see all of the traditional foods, the creative handiwork, etc., and the music that's coming. The police band just came down, and the world, did I say police band? The world famous police band. So this is, and people are out here tonight because, first of all, it's something to do. But secondly, because it's a home space. It's who we are and what we are. And as I said, it's a celebration.
From savory local favorites to sweet treats and refreshing drinks from vendors like Lemonade Lab and fan favorite drawing in crowds like 6M Pizza.
Our 6M's artisan pizza, you get the M's if you choose. So we offer homemade pizzas. Everything is from scratch. We do cheese, seafood, pepperoni. The oxtail is the crowd's favorite. We do our sausage, and we actually hand make everything except the pepperoni.
So we specialize in handcrafted lemonade. We have about 15 different flavors. So we mush the lemons on site, we add flavorings to it, and then we top it with fresh fruit.
While the music, dancing, and flavors made an unforgettable night, Minister Hannah Martin says the greater mission is to ensure Bahamians embrace their culture, and not just during the month of July.
We're about to very soon launch a campaign nationally, which is going to bring that introspection about who we are and what we are. The more we realize this incredible gift of art, this identity, this national cultural identity, I think the better this country is going to be. So this national campaign is going to be targeting that notion.
With 2 more Fridays of celebration still ahead in Nassau, the Goombay Festival continues to invite everyone to come out. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Wes Alex Forbes.
Oh, great stuff. Sports is up next.
Over 450 BTVI graduates received degrees, diplomas, and certificates in an array of technical areas during the institution's New Providence commencement ceremony.
Today, you receive more than a certificate or a diploma, you inherit a legacy. You become ambassadors of an institution that believes excellence is never accidental. It is intentional, it is earned, it is sustained through integrity, hard work, lifelong learning, and service to others.
Parliamentary Secretary Senator the Honorable Keenan Johnson underscored the importance of technical education.
I believe one of the most important things that we can do as a nation today is change the way we think about education. As the President indicated, far too long we have celebrated university degrees while sometimes overlooking the value of technical and vocational education. Today's economy demands something different. The modern Bahamas needs skilled people, people who know how to solve problems.
Commencement speaker Mr. Candice Moss Moultrie delivered an inspiring address, encouraging the graduates to include God in their lives, remain humble, and embrace lifelong learning.
Becoming a lifelong learner means never seeing graduation as the finish line, but as the starting point of continuous growth. It's choosing curiosity over complacency, embracing new skills as industries evolve, staying open to wisdom from experience and every person that you meet.
For Ed Talk, I'm Jonalee McIntosh. For instant updates, be sure to follow the ministry's WhatsApp channel by scanning the QR code or follow any of our social media pages.
Bahamas. Hurricane season is here. Are you ready? The 2026 Atlantic hurricane season officially runs from June 1st through November 30th. 6 months of staying alert and prepared. Storms are named to help meteorologists, emergency officials, and the public communicate clearly and quickly during dangerous weather events. Hurricanes are also measured using the Saffir-Simpson Hurricane Wind Scale, which ranks storms from categories 1 through 5 based on wind speed and potential damage. And did you know, when a hurricane becomes especially deadly or destructive, its name is permanently retired out of respect for the lives and communities affected. Now is the time to prepare your emergency kit with a portable AM/FM radio. Review your family plans and stay connected to trusted weather information. Preparation today can save lives tomorrow. These are the names of the storms for the 2026 Atlantic hurricane season. Arthur, Bertha, Cristobal, Dolly, Edward, Faye, Gonzalo, Hannah, Isaias, Josephine, Kyle, Leah, Marco, Nana, Omar, Paulette, Renee, Sally, Teddy, Vicky, and Wilfred. This public service announcement was brought to you by the Broadcasting Corporation of the Bahamas in conjunction with the Disaster Risk Management Authority.
Oh, you're still here? But of course you are. But be sure to tune in every weekday at 7:30 p.m. for the Bahamas Tonight Access Now,
where we bring you the brighter side of news.
Join us for the Bahamas Tonight
Access Now, weeknights at 7:30 p.m.
Al Cash Primary School Boys Club of Excellence program
is a very beneficial program to the boys because when they are here, I have seen some of our most troubled boys turn around.
We selected a school where you can make an impact from an elementary stage. The program is really to give the young men an outlet to do something different.
There are more times that every child is not academic. They are also technical. And this is one of the clubs that helps to push that because education is very important and we need to bring more people in to encourage our children.
We want to show them that this is a life that they can live. They're exposed to men in the community that are all about making young men better. Crime-free.
Looks like me.
Do your part. Join the movement to a safer Bahamas.
Kings on the Streets Basketball Classic 2026 is here. Don't miss our Family Night. Sunday, July 19th from 4 p.m. Featuring our championship game. Costers versus Politicians. Plus the Joey Slam Down contest. And the Mr. Ship It 3-point shootout. Bring the family. Lots of prizes like big screen TV, round trip tickets, weekend stays, and more. Sunday, July 19th at the Secandal I-6 Gymnasium.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to your weekend edition. I'm Wayne Wilson, and kicking it off, we took a trip down to the Roscoe Davies soccer field, where we got to catch up with the BFA technical director, Bruce Swan, about the upcoming Under-15 Girls Goombay Cup later this week.
So the event starts Friday evening, first game. We have 3 games every night. It's $10 for the day, basically. Friday night, we'll feature a game from 6:30, one from 7 o'clock, and of course Bahamas would play at 8 o'clock. Then we back here Saturday morning at 9, 3 games again, and Bahamas play at 10:30. And then Saturday evening we play again from 6:30. We play Sunday morning at 9, and then on Sunday evening we wrap up the competition and with the closing ceremony, and that kicks off at 6:30 on Sunday.
We also got to hear from our under-15 girls national head coach, Rakia Bain, about the upcoming tournament.
It's going to be a great experience for the girls. It's going to be the first youth tournament that we've hosted as a country on grass. So the girls are really excited, they're prepared, and ready to win the cup. It's a great opportunity that we're playing at home. We're used to the pitch. The girls know their sweet spots. They love to play at home, so it's a great feeling. The Florida trips leading up prepared us for this moment.
But back on over to the Jesse Ferguson football program, Coach Newbold gave us some information on an upcoming camp starting this week with the Grambling State University out of Louisiana.
Sure. Coach McKinney's coaching staff will be down here from the 22nd to the 27th. I wish to give thanks to the Ministry of Youth and Sports, especially Mr. Baker, and the hard work he put in doing the logistics on that. Mr. Deputy Commissioner, Mr. Anthony Rule, and Stanley Pitt from the Royal Bahamas Defense Force, and there's so many others that working hard to ensure that this not only come off, but it's very successful. I think what's going to happen here, the doors already been open when Coach Easter came down, and so by him connecting other coaches and seeing videos, we're now getting contacts from other schools wishing to, you need a tight end, you needed this, you needed that, and so what just happened there was Water Salon with Grambling coming down and holding the camps. It's going to help our kids to be seen even more. It's going to allow for more scholarships. It's going to allow for more collaborations as relates to equipment. So we are at a phase now where we're trying to get these kids in helmets and shoulder pads. The ground work has already been, done, and so now we're pushing forward now with the tackling, the hand movements, the rip, the swimming, those kind of things. And you wouldn't want to have a kid unprotected as you do these drills, and so Grambling will be an added plus to the program as they bring not only football knowledge but whatever assistance they can bring to help us out with.
But that's enough action on the grass for now, though. So let's run back to the Sand where Sand Wars founder Reginald Knowles shares his thoughts on the future of the sport.
The sport is getting bigger and bigger every year. And like I say, every year we grow. Last year we had like 10, 12 teams. We're up to 14, 16 this year. And a little birdie in the pipeline, we're looking at 20 next year. So like I say, especially when it comes to the kids, our kids is growing tremendously also. And what we do is we actually don't only do this on the sand, but we actually go into school and impact the kids from the age of 6 straight up to 18. So, like I say, we have a feeder program, so the kids come from high schools and primary schools into the Sand Wars and playing in the adults. The good thing is that what we get to see now is the majority of the teams that are playing now are students that we coached out of high school, and they came back and bring their own team. So that is growing in numbers also.
The Sand Wars Championships will be held tonight at 7:15 for the ladies and 8 p.m. for the guys. That's all your sports action for the weekend. I'm Wayne Wilson, San Nesto Sports.
Tastiest thing about soccer is sharing it with the whole team, just like the new Ready for Soccer. A delicious lineup of 16 slices and 4 flavor sections. Perfect for sharing from start to finish, even beyond the 90 minutes. Get your team together and dig in, only at Little Caesars.
Pizza.
Here are a few things that you can add to your hurricane kit to give it a much-needed upgrade. Portable power banks, solar chargers, solar-powered radios, and similar items. While you're at it, make sure you're stocked up on the regulars, battery-operated radio and flashlight, additional batteries, a comprehensive first aid kit, along with 2 weeks of medication. Be sure to add life vests for family members and a toolkit. There should be 1 gallon of water per day for each member of your family and non-perishable food. Be sure to secure important documents like banking and insurance information and government-issued identification. And pay close attention to the ZNS network for all your weather updates. If this seems like a lot, think of it as survival through preparation. This season, be weather smart, weather safe.
This Sunday at 7:30 p.m. Get ready for the matchup everyone will be talking about. It's pastors versus politicians at the Peace on the Streets Basketball Classic, live on the ZNS Network. Will the pastors preach teamwork and victory, or will the politicians make a strong campaign for the championship? Expect laughs, surprises, friendly competition, and plenty of basketball action. Don't miss the pastors versus politicians at the Peace on the Streets Basketball Classic this Sunday at 7:30 p.m. live on the ZNS Network.
Well, it's time now for a check on tonight's weather forecast. Chief Meteorologist Basil Dean joins us. Good evening, Basil.
Good evening, Desmond. We're going to get you started with our live weather radar, and we're picking up quite a bit of moisture in the Gulf of Mexico, just on the west coast of Florida, and that's associated with Tropical Depression number 2, which has formed, and it's just basically meandering there over the waters of the Gulf of Mexico, moving slightly towards the north-northwest at about 1 mile per hour, and we expect it to continue that crawl over the next day or so. By the way, the National Hurricane Center is giving this depression a very good chance of development. Could become a tropical storm as early as tonight. If not, by tomorrow, we can see tropical storm number 2 in the Gulf of Mexico. The good news is it will eventually start moving towards the west and away from the Florida Peninsula, just hugging the Gulf Coast states of the United States. Outside of our studios, partly cloudy, temperature 88 degrees, relative humidity at 63%. We have south-southeast winds at 11 miles per hour. The barometric pressure, 1,016.3 millibars. That's 30.01 inches, and your pressure is falling. Temperatures around the islands. Marshall, Barbacoa at 89, Green Toll Key 86, Freeport, Grand Bahama at 88 degrees, the Berry Islands 80 as well. Alistown, Bimini 86, 89 degrees in Harper Island and Roxanne, Eleuthera, Otterstown, Kid Island at 88, Black Point, Exuma 89, also Kemp Space on Andros at 89, Fresh Creek in Central Andros have a temperature of 87 degrees. 90 in Georgetown, Exuma, Rum Key and San Salvador, 88 degrees, 90 degrees in Crooked Island and Clarence on Long Island, and it extends right into Ragged Island. We're picking up 91s in Acklands and Betsy Bay, Maguana, Matchitown, Unagua at 85, and our neighbors to the southeast, Turks and Caicos Islands at 90 degrees. And your boating forecast tonight through Monday for both the northwest and central islands. So winds are going to be southeast to south at 10 to 15 knots. The wave heights 2 to 4 feet. Your high tide will occur at 53 minutes past midnight, with a low tide taking place at 7:15 tomorrow morning. Now for the southeastern islands tonight and tomorrow, east to southeast winds 12 to 18 knots. The wave heights 3 to 6 feet. So we will maintain that caution flag for the southeast Bahamas through Monday. And our satellite picture showing that tropical depression number 2 in the Gulf of Mexico. And as we said already, it could become a tropical storm as early as